What if we told you that you can show a high level of confidence even when you feel anxious? The truth is, everyone experiences anxiety in some way or another. But for some, this feeling can be debilitating and cause them to not show the confidence they want others to see. If you are someone who wants to feel more confident even when you're anxious, there are psychologically proven things you can do. In fact, if you learn and apply what we are going to show you in this video, you will never have to worry about not being confident again, no matter how anxious you feel. You'll know exactly what you can do to always come off as the most confident one in the room. So make sure to give this video your full attention. If you're new here, subscribe for more social psychology videos and leave a comment below saying I subscribed. We'll try our best to reply to as many comments as possible. Let's start. Number 12. Make eye contact. Making direct eye contact can be very intimidating, especially if you don't really know the other person that well. However, making eye contact during a conversation is really important if you want to show confidence. Without it, you'll probably seem like you aren't paying attention to what the other person is saying. Even when you're in a crowd, you should make eye contact with everyone by alternating between them. Maintaining eye contact shows others that you're actually interested in what they're saying. If you keep breaking eye contact, you'll seem more shy and indecisive. Although you also have to make sure not to stare people down like a serial killer, so take a few breaks here and there. Number 11. Watch your hands. Your hands can say a lot about you, whether you realize it or not. During a conversation, you need to make sure to keep them visible and active all throughout. Touching your neck or face are all signs of being anxious or nervous. Instead, try to keep your hands calm and in one spot. Try not to put them away in your pockets or fold your arms. Although this can be pretty tempting when you don't know what to do with your hands, it can make you look a little insecure. You can even use a few gestures throughout the conversation to emphasize your words. Although don't go too overboard with the gestures either. Number 10. Don't slouch. If you want to seem more confident, never slouch. Keep your head held high and walk like you own the world, even if you don't really feel like it. People with social anxiety tend to take up as little space as possible, which can mean sitting in a slumped position or in a protective pose. Straighten your back and keep a distance between your shoulders and your ears. Taking up more space can make you look much more confident. Although you may feel a little arrogant at first, that's probably just your inner anxiety speaking. Ignore that and sit up straight. Number 9. Lean forward. When you're in a conversation, you should try to lean forward toward the person you're talking to. It shows that you're interested in what they're saying and paying attention. It can be tempting to maintain some distance between each other, especially if you're socially anxious. But this can make the other person think that you're not interested in them, which is the complete opposite of what we want them to think. Number 8. Speak clearly and slowly. If you tend to speak too quickly and rush through what you're saying, try to slow down. This can make you jumble up your words or worse, say things you don't really mean. Instead of speaking quickly and trying to get through the conversation quickly, talk clearly and slowly. Right before speaking, take a second or two to just think about what you actually want to say to the other person. Pausing for those couple of seconds gives you just the right amount of time to plan your response and look more relaxed. Another plus that comes with speaking slowly is that it makes your voice seem deeper. People tend to take others with deeper voices more seriously because they seem more in charge and confident. Number 7. Wear deodorant. Most people wear deodorant for hygiene purposes. No one wants to be smelly when trying to make a good impression on others. But wearing some deodorant has some other benefits too. Being sweaty all the time can actually make you look more nervous than just, sweaty. By wearing some deodorant, there'll be less sweat you need to worry about. Plus, wearing deodorant just feels good too. And what's better than looking and feeling confident? Number 6. Slow down. Fast movements can make you look more panicked, which is why you should really keep an eye on that. Even small things like your strides can make a huge difference in how you look. Taking longer strides can actually make you look more confident. On the other hand, taking smaller strides can make you look like you're in a rush or frantic, even if that's not the case. That's why you just need to calm down and use slower movements instead. Number 5. Work on your smile. Smiling more is the one thing that'll make you look and feel more confident. Usually, the things that make us look confident just make us feel arrogant about ourselves. But smiling can make you and the other person feel more comfortable. Studies have shown that people are more likely to remember you if you smile at them. Although if you have a hard time keeping a natural smile all the time, you just flash a quick smile here and there to look more friendly. What's even better than smiling is laughter. If you're an anxious person, chances are you avoid laughing in front of others at all costs. But laughter can actually make you look more confident and comfortable. Number 4. Mirror others. You probably don't realize it, but you probably mirror others subconsciously. Like sitting up straighter in front of your friend or gesturing more than usual around people who talk with their hands. Mirroring someone else shows that you're not only paying attention to what they're saying, but also their body language. So, whenever you're having a conversation, try to mirror the other person's body habits. You can even mirror someone's way of talking. Usually, when you think of a mirror, you're probably only thinking about mimicking physical actions. But you can also mirror someone's pace and volume. If they're speaking slowly and in a more relaxed way, try to match them. If there's a specific word they tend to use a lot, then you could even add that to some of your sentences. The key is to do this subtly. Just sprinkle it all throughout your conversation. Don't overuse it, otherwise it'll be too obvious. Number 3. Stop apologizing for everything. One of the worst habits that can make you seem more insecure is apologizing too much. Obviously, if you do something wrong, then you definitely should apologize. But if you find yourself saying sorry for the smallest of things, it can really be a problem. While you probably seem like a very polite person, you'll exude everything but confidence. It's a habit that you need to get rid of by knowing when to apologize and when not to. A lot of the time, you'll probably apologize when you feel stressed. Instead of saying, "I'm sorry," there are other phrases you can use instead, like "excuse me" or "thank you for your patience." Number 2. Keep your chin up. If you have social anxiety, there's a big chance you're probably used to looking downward at the ground during a conversation. However, this can make you look uncomfortable, which in turn will make the other person not feel comfortable around you. That's why you need to start talking with your chin up and your eyes looking forward. It'll probably feel a little unnatural at first, but you'll eventually get used to it. Try to keep your head from moving around anxiously by choosing a fixed spot to look at. If you can't make eye contact with someone, try to at least look at a spot near their eyes. Then you can focus on that point rather than moving your head all over the place. Number 1. Don't fidget. Anxious people tend to move around or fidget a lot. Everyone does it in their own way. Some people shake their legs, while others will constantly adjust the way they're standing, even nodding too much. Most of the time, you probably don't even notice when you fidget or do any of these actions, but they can be really obvious to the other person. That's why you always need to be aware of your actions. Even if it doesn't really seem like a big deal to you, getting rid of these little habits can make all the difference when it comes to looking more confident. It'll be a little difficult at first, but start by trying to stand still and only move whenever it's appropriate. You can practice this by talking to someone you know and are comfortable around. It'll help you identify any habits you might have or didn't really notice before. That's a wrap for this video. What are some of the things that make you feel more confident when you're having an anxious day? Let us know in the comments below. Now you need to watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. It will show you 8 signs that indicate you're going to be successful. Make sure to watch it now. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.